the death of the infinite emission loop. Berachain just deleted the governance mechanism that defined its entire identity by phasing out the Bera governance token and launching Proof of Liquidity next, this week. The network has officially abandoned the hunt for mercenary capital. We are moving from a world where protocols bribe for liquidity to a reality where liquidity earns a direct cut of protocol revenue. This pivot is the first serious attempt to kill the infinite emission loop that has historically crushed Layer 1 valuations. It signals that the era of printing tokens to subsidize growth is over, and the mechanical replacement for governance is even more aggressive. The rise of the staked wrapper. The core of this shift is the retirement of the original boost mechanics in favor of a new asset called SWBERA. In the old model, governance power was a separate, non-transferable token earned through farming. Proof of Liquidity next collapses this into a staked, wrapped version of the native Bera token itself. This simplifies the stack and forces a direct correlation between network security and ecosystem profitability. It is a consolidation of power that treats the blockchain like a business rather than a printing press. Think of it as a move from a complex multi-currency system to a single, revenue-bearing equity share. This leads us directly to the new revenue streams driving these rewards. Redirecting protocol cash flow. Berachain is now shifting 33% of protocol incentives toward direct revenue generation via the Bera Builds Businesses initiative. Instead of just emitting tokens to keep liquidity pools deep, the network is incubating and acquiring applications designed to capture swap fees, MEV, and interest. These profits flow back to the SWBERA staking vault, creating a floor price backed by actual protocol cash flow. It is a pivot from subsidizing usage to taxing it effectively for the benefit of holders. This replaces the old model of paying for growth with a system that only rewards what is actually profitable. But this efficiency comes with a structural cost to the network: the revenue efficiency trap. Every system that prioritizes revenue over distribution risks a centralization of power. If only the most profitable applications receive the highest emissions, smaller or experimental protocols will be priced out of the governance market. We are already seeing a consolidation where a few high-volume apps control the majority of SWBERA voting power. This creates a feedback loop where the winners get more subsidies while the long tail of the ecosystem starves for attention. It is the cold logic of the market applied to decentralized governance. This brings us to the final implication of this pivot: the end of infinite dilution. Berachain's transition to PoL next signals the definitive death of the liquidity mining era and the birth of the revenue-first Layer 1. By retiring BGT for SWBERA and implementing the Bera Builds Businesses model, the protocol is admitting that token emissions are a finite resource that must be traded for actual protocol income. This moves the goalposts for every other chain. You can no longer hide behind high total value locked if that liquidity does not generate a surplus for stakers. For operators, the edge now lies in identifying which incubated apps have the highest fee-to-emission ratios. For investors, the focus shifts from farming yields to analyzing protocol-level profit and loss statements. This is no longer about which community has the best memes. It is about which infrastructure can generate enough revenue to pay its own security bills without diluting its holders into irrelevance. Watch the June 23rd mainnet activation of the new Emission streams for the first true test of this revenue floor. Subscribe for more.